Hey everyone, Yanni Plays here and welcome back to another episode of Project Hospital where we currently fight with the money. And honestly I have to say I never really had this issue that I'm losing all that money, but I guess in this playthrough either I haven't played it in a while or we truly have some issues here. But the main problem is my night shift is just eating me up, and that's why I went ahead and actually fired a whole bunch of people. But the problem is surgery department. They cost me a lot of money. Let's go back into the budget. So as you can see, the wages in a night for the regular clinic and radiology, they're not that much, but the hospitalization, especially general surgery, 2,300, but nothing comes in because they didn't work all night, and the same with the regular emergency room. So are we going to close one of those rooms, or are we trying to get more patients in? Well, we have to do one or the other. So let's look into the insurance. So we selected the three more expensive ones that we could. Of course, it would be nice to have like Overcure that pays us 150, but for that we need 9 fully working departments, and we're just nowhere near to get that. So I think the best thing to do right now would be to get that $50,000 government grant, and for that we need to correctly diagnose patients by controlled doctors in intern mode, and we need to do 10 of them. Now, intern mode, if we go up here top left to the doctor mode and we go intern mode, that just means that we have to make it a little bit harder. The more check boxes you put on, the harder it gets. And I think we're just going to disable the pulsing hidden symptoms. So that means if we have any bad hidden symptoms that could lead to a collapse, we're not going to see that. Now, I don't really want that my patients collapse, but on the other side I also want that one collapses so that I can get this one here completed. Anyhow, we switch to intern mode and let's just fast forward the time. We're currently controlling 3 doctors, and hopefully we can knock that out either today or on day 9. So clinic opens up. See if one of us is getting some patients soon. And yes, I did release a few of the doctors, and I may, depending on how the workload is this day, we may go and release a few more. So what do we have here? Let's just start with the usual, the physical check on the chest and do some of those inspections here. And our second patient, do a quick physical. Maybe we have to send them to the x-ray. Yeah, most likely we'll have to. And our third patient, do the physical exam and do a skin allergy test. Now maybe later on we actually could go and disable some of the examination help tips, so you kind of have to look at what symptoms do we have or possible diagnosis, and then get the examination from there. So for example here, if we look, okay, a lot of ankle issues, let's do an x-ray and then we hopefully can find out what it is. Now luckily all of those are some bigger ones that are going to pay well. Probably gonna have to do an MRI on this one here. Alright, so we still don't know what it is. It could be bacterial or viral, so let's do a sampling, but already start giving him some medication. Alright, antibiotics for you. And you can go home for just $160. But as you can see, we already started recovering money. And you're ready to go home and pay. And as we can see, we already treated 2 patients out of our 10s. And we're still in the morning. So we got 7 patients through this day. Now let's pause really quick and see if we can fire a few more people. Well, let's look into the hospitalization first. Day staff, we have 2 doctor, but 1 actually would be enough. So if I fire you, we should be still good. And then night, we're going to get rid of you. The hospitalization is still good in our emergency room. Let's head over to general surgery. Yeah, general surgery can't really get rid of anything. Night doctors we could fire too. That just means that we cannot have any surgeries at night. I ran into the issue that I actually had one night that I needed to do a surgery but I couldn't. But yeah, those 3 together are already close to $1,500. No, actually more. So yeah, let's get rid of... Hold on. We keep you. You're the cheapest one. Get rid of you. We get rid of you. And 3 nurses. We don't need 3 nurses at night. So again, let's just get rid of 2 of those. See if that helps. Then general surgery. And see what it says behind here. Workload day. Rotate. We had a medium and we had a low. $600. I guess we just need to get rid of you during the day because 1 person can handle it. And if we head over here, all of you had medium. Well, there was 1 low workload. Let's fire 1 more person here. Then cleaning staff, we're not gonna save much, but $100 or $100. So let's see if that is going to help us a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's another interesting one that I just found here. So we weren't able to do any of those tests because no technicians were available, but I can send them over to the, or send her over to the general surgery department and we can run all of those tests. Let's get those done. Because in general surgery, we have those testing rooms available where somebody can run those tests. But yeah, sometimes you have to reassign patients to the right place. And now we already know what she has. You can do all of those treatments. and get our money a little bit faster. And we're already again another 11,000 in the hole. But at least this time night shift did not cost us that much money. So I guess that's good. And that is our last one. And he actually needs surgery. Let's assign that. And give you all the medicine that you need. Then we are going to send you over to general surgery, hospitalization, and the surgery itself. And here is our government grant. Now let's take a quick look into our finances, and it looks now we have to treat 20 patients in intern mode. And what are we getting as a reward? Increase clinic patients per day to 20. Well, that is good. We are now at 29, so we're getting more almost every day. What is good? What helps is on our money side. But yeah, we still have 40,000 in debt. But yeah, we're making money. We're making a little bit money. So hopefully that helps. Now, big question is, should we assign myself to the general surgery department? Especially looking at, we have 3 people waiting, we just have 1 working. I think that will be a great idea. So let's send you over here. And then we have you in a new department. Alright, this patient here we cannot treat in the current department. Let's see, if I send you over here, we can get the differential diagnosis. Let's see if that is helpful. So now here we have another patient that we have some issues because we still cannot say what it is. But there isn't really any examinations that I can do unless I build the CT scanner. So are we going to build that? Or are we going to send this patient to a different hospital? That is the big question, but that is a question that we are going to answer in our next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I see you next week. Goodbye.